Hi everyone, thank you for joining today's webinar. Today we're going to review the new custom export order form. This allows complete flexibility with what you're familiar with and what we have now provided. So to get started, what you'll need is you'll need to first contact your account manager saying that you're interested. Second, send us a copy of an already existing Excel order form that you currently use. This way, we can actually set up a similar format for you to use on new order and send your buyers, which will also help in buyer engagement. Thirdly, we can set up a number of test templates for you to approve and edit, and then we'll find the best fitting template for you. So let's dive in. So to get started, if you're an admin, what you would do is you would work with your account manager. You'd go to Brand Admin, go to Settings, go to your Order Export Templates. And as you can see, I've set up a couple of templates for you to review already. So what we do, what the best practices would be is to have 4 different templates, 2 for pre-book and 2 for ATS. We want 2 of each version, 1 with images and 1 without images. We do this for speed, efficiency, and the control of information of what we want to send to our buyers. So I'll just click into the very top one so you can see the actual setup and what you can have to work with. ATS without images. So as you can see, there are a number of different options for you to choose from. In this instance, for the examples that I'm going to show you today, I have chosen horizontal XLS with size and quantity headers. And you'll see exactly what that looks like when I export it. However, what will happen is you'll have the size and the quantity fields next to each other all the way across so that it's very clear and concise as to what sizes you're filling out per product. Also, this is very important, your product identifier. Style number, season, and color are the specific identifiers for a product in your product data. Your admin should understand this, and this is not to be strayed away from. This is what helps us at New Order to identify product that's being imported on your order form. Next, we'll have include inventory. Include inventory or don't include inventory. Well, the whole point of using ATS is to see how much inventory you have available. So in this instance, we're going to include inventory. However, in your pre-book template, we will not include inventory. So I'm just going to scroll down here a second. You'll see that your style number, season, and color are actually also listed in your field names. These will be the headers. Everything listed below here will be the headers on your order form. So just keep that in mind. And also, you'll see that we can actually rearrange each of these headers. So work with your account manager and figure out what best works for you. But as you can see, we can even change the name as far as what your header will be. And then we also have your summary tab. And keep in mind, all of this is customizable. This is just a standard template that we've come up with that we've known to work for many of our clients. So the summary options. So this will be your second tab on your order form. So you'll see your sold to, your shipped to, and then your customer PO, all key identifiers of that order. Thirdly, you'll have a roll-up. Your roll-up is essentially your allocation. So the 2 fields that we've chosen that we've noticed have really gotten the most leverage is category and season. These are the 2 big differentiators when reviewing your order form. So you'll have a full breakdown of how many units per category and season that you'll have included in your order form. So to continue, I'm going to show you how to actually export this order form through a line sheet. So you'll go to your line sheets. Most are familiar with this process. And I'm going to select the best sellers here. So the biggest benefit about having this custom order form is not only can you send it, you can download it, but you can also import it right back into New Order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download. So I'm going to download by selecting the XLS order form. And in addition to this, because we're doing ATS, we're also going to exclude broken size range. So I'm going to toggle this on. I'm going to download. Let me give it a second. So you can actually download this, send it to your buyer, or you can send it directly from New Order. Once your buyer has filled out their quantities, they can either send it back to you and you can import it yourself, or they can actually import it themselves into New Order. It's kind of an either-or situation. So as you can see, this is our ATS with images. We used images in this regard because most people prefer images. And then you can also see that all of your inventory is listed directly below each size. So you'll see your first available inventory, the next arriving, and the last arriving. What you'll do is you'll tab through to enter your quantities here. So I'll just enter a couple here. And then don't be confused by the available date and the ship and end date. Obviously, this can all change depending on your template. However, we've included available date because this is your first available date for inventory. Your ship and your ship start and your ship end are actually the delivery date windows. So these can be changed directly in your Excel order form, or they can be changed when you import to New Order. So I'm going to continue to fill out a couple more here. And then we're going to go back into New Order and we're going to import it. So I'm going to save this to my desktop a second. And then I am going to go back into New Order. And I'm going to go to my shopping cart, which we're all familiar with, our working order. And you can see below you have export, import options here. So export would be if you went and you filled out all of your products and entered them into the cart, and then you wanted to go through and fill your quantities and export into the order form. However, we're going to import because we just filled out our actual quantities. So keep in mind, ignore products with no quantity should be toggled on. We want this to be toggled on because we don't want to have to do double edits. Essentially, when you have ignored products with no quantity, that means when you're importing the Excel order form, it's not going to import any products without quantities placed against them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag and drop my order here. And then I'm going to continue to working order. So we're all familiar with the order details tab, and then products is obviously where we've received our quantities. So easy peasy. It is imported exactly how I inputted it, and you'll make your edits from here. Pretty simple. So if you wanted to edit, say, this existing order form, all you'd have to do is either reach out to your account manager to make the edits for you, unless you're an admin and you can make those edits yourself. However, we suggest that you work with your manager and whoever is leading the brand in order to make those decisions. Either way, The new custom export is incredibly easy to use. It will help your buyers to familiarize themselves going over to New Order, and hopefully it will make your life easier. I hope everyone enjoyed this webinar, and if you have any questions, please reach out to your account manager or heroes at neworder.com, and we'll help you get started. Thanks, everyone.